Good morning, fellow humanoids. Thank God it's Friday. Shabbat Ve'in Nafash. Another episode of In the Car with Coach Avi. Fire can be something that is absolutely wondrous, magnificent, a life-saving element, but it could also be extremely dangerous, disastrous, catastrophic. Fire, when controlled, when used and guided for good, to heat up, to light up, is extremely powerful for the positive. But when the fire is not controlled, when you cannot maintain those flames, they exponentiate to bigger and stronger flames, and they could devour forests. They could devour a whole ecosystem. Why am I talking about fire? Because youths, not kids, not adults, but youths, teenagers, are like fire. They have a fire within them. That's why most of these teens rebel. They want to explore. They want to be treated like adults. But they don't know what being an adult is all about. So it's a constant battle within them. And that's why there's also this fight, this back and forth between the parent and the child, the adult and the youth and the teen, where the adult wants him to be status quo, wants him to be stable, constant, disciplined, structured. And then there's the teenager that wants to explore, that wants to find himself, that wants to try things. And that's where we have to find le juste milieu that Maimonides talks about, the middle ground. Initially, when you educate a child, you do not indoctrinate. You educate. You let him find the answers. You guide him. You set him straight. You let him create his own path. And when he deviates, you're there gently, with love, with sensitivity, guide him towards the right way. But you let him make his own path. Like those little tortoise, those sea turtles, when they're born, it is not a good. It's even though you're acting in a very benevolent way by taking them and bringing them into the sea, they have to go through that journey, which is maybe 20, 30 feet, but for them it could take hours to find their way on the sand into the sea. So when they grow older, they'll know, unconsciously, they'll know where to go when they're going to have to give birth and bring upon life into this world. So the same thing with a child. Let him find his own path. Let him create his own journey. Let his fire ignite within him, but make sure to have limitations to keep him accountable and responsible for that fire, for that energy. And lastly, it is on both the parent and the teen to adapt to the new energy, to the new, how should I say, the new game. Because when a child is small, you can tell him stories and buy him a toy and humor him. But as a child grows into a teenager, they get smarter, they're savvier, they're more curious, they want to create their own identity, they want to become their own person. So as a parent, you also have to adapt to that and to give them their space, to give them that liberty to grow as a person. Do not restrict, do not repress, do not suppress the imagination, what this kid is able to do. You will kill him. You will kill him spiritually, you will kill him mentally, emotionally, and God forbid even more. Give him that freedom. But I'll go back to this line. Vasu seyag la Torah. And they made a fence around the Torah. Make sure your teen, as strong as he think he is, as wise as he think he is, as mature as he think he is, whoa, he has to have limitations and be accountable and consequenced when rules are not followed. Shabbat Shalom and good luck.